But, here we are, 30 years, what I'm saying, since
30
Two Low
years.
Life Mothers dropped. Classic album right there, man. Take us back to that time period, man, for the fans that don't know. How did that album, start, and how did the Poison Clan form?
Yeah, Poison Clan formed. I was at Northern Senior High. That's a school in Miami, and Deb Drugs. They they came from East New York, Brooklyn, and they moved down in our neighborhood. And they came to our school. We see these dudes with these big baggy pants and these flat tops. And I don't know what made them think I was a New York cat, but I'm like, no, Miami. But we was cool. I mean, as we was kicking it, I was just starting to rhyme. Like, actually, they're the one who actually made me take it serious. I always give them that credit because he's like, nah, Jay, you was doing your thing. But I'm like, but how serious and passionate you was about it, you made me take it serious, And we used to go to this club called Big Daddy's 8600 Club in Miami. They had a college night. So, we 15, 16, 17, we got a little peach for us, so we look like college kids, so we can get in. And they had a gong show I think it was a Tuesday or Wednesday, college night. And that became our money every week. We either came in first or second every week, And one day, Mr.Mixx, the producer of Two Live Crew, with everything Luke Records in the beginning, Mr.Mixx produced. He heard us. He was there. I'm talking about he ran up on us like, hey, man, boy, y'all want to make a record? Deb ain't even know who he was. I'm like, man, that's the dude from Two Live. Like, yeah, boy. And I promise you, he left, came back a week later. We was in the studio, and like a month later, we had the record done. We had Two Low Life Mothers done. Me and Dale, he sent us some beats. He sent us 12 beats, and 11 of them made the album. And that was Two Low Life Mothers. I don't even know why the 12th one didn't make it. I don't know what Luke's issue was with that one record. I listen to it now today. I'm like, damn, that shit was still hard.
What was that record? Because you know me, man.
It was called It Ain't Make Sense. It was called It Ain't Make Sense. We were talking about being a shorties and looking at stuff that didn't make sense. Like you see it now, like the rubbers. We thought them was like balloons or something. Or you think about, you know what I'm saying? Your mama, that little thing, that baggie hanging in the shower, the dildo washer. Like it just didn't make sense. What is that? We was just talking about stuff like that. I don't know. Luke ain't like that record. But
man, Luke, what's wrong with you, Luke?
Yeah.
We got to hear that shit, But this record, you recorded it. Now, prior to this, you guys didn't have any tapes on the streets, or did you have any demos recorded? Was this your first time recording?
No tapes, no demos, no nothing. No, nothing. We had a little radio show we was doing. Underground radio was big in Miami, and we had a little station. We used to just get on the air and freestyle a little bit and rap, so we was kind of known in the hood a little bit, all through the Carol City, Northern area, Opelika, wherever our station reached. But, like, mixtapes and stuff, that wasn't even really popping for us back then. You either made a record or you didn't. I had a recording myself, but it wasn't out in the streets, you know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't know nothing about marketing, promotion, or doing none of that back then. It was just that Miami cat who rhymed. Because even in Miami, everybody who rap, if you listen to them, they was like New York dudes, you know what I'm saying? Until Two Live, and they from California,
Yeah.
Mhm. Besides
here
Clay
you are, you're a 17-year-old kid. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
You signed with the Two Live Crew right at the height of their success, double platinum.
Yes.
Controversy everywhere, and you guys at that young of age, you were thrust right into the middle of that. What was it like for you guys, man, and how did you absorb all that at such a young age?
Well, it was all excitement. Like, it was all right. You got to picture people telling us back then, "Oh man, what's up, Lou? You gonna rob you?" But like, what were you gonna rob us for? He ain't got nothing to lose. He can only put us on. And that was really my understanding all the way to Poisonous mentality. Like, shoot, I'm getting more money doing this than risking my life and my freedom in the streets. Let me go ahead and buckle down, But going on the road, the Band in USA tour and all that, it was just big being there, seeing that same energy in all across the country when those Two Live Crew records came on. See, when we came out, they didn't know us. We had to earn our respect, They set the stage for us. Now we had to keep their attention. So, as them youngsters, hungry as we was, we managed to hold our own a little bit, Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Right out the gate, too. I mean, right out the gate, you guys were already poised like you were veterans. You know what I'm saying? Did Mixx kind of like coach you guys a little bit?
I want to give Mixx his credit now because he did used to make us come to the house and rehearse a little bit. Like, no, when y'all come out, y'all got to do it like this. He did do that. But once we got our format down, the energy spoke for itself once we started spitting them rhymes. Because, certain beats and flows, when they come on and you saying the right thing, the crowd be like, oh, shoot, okay. So now we got that, raw, let's go get them then, Then we figured out which songs was which, And from there, I knew how to drive then. It's like, let me drive now. I know what to do.
Whose idea was it to, put the name on there, the Baby 2 Live Crew?
Probably Luke. Luke probably did that because, when Hobbs, that's Mr.Mixx, for those who don't know. When Hobbs first turned the project in, it was kind of funny because picture us in the studio working one day, and he don't know us. And it's like, who these cats is in my studio? But, Mixx had free reign to do whatever he wanted to do. When he finally presented the project, I watched the dude go from who these cats is to, boy, my boys. I was like, wow, that's funny. You know what I'm saying? He didn't speak to us at first. Then it's like, my boys. Okay, goddamn. That's check. Check. So I think that was his dude. Because I guess he knew he can sell that, Two Live Crew was at the height of everything. So it was like, we're going to call him the Baby Two Live Crew. We wasn't mad at it because, it was like a stamp for us. A little boost. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I mean, who wouldn't want to have that, you know what I'm saying? And matter of fact, Jay Prince did it with Too Much Trouble.
Baby
Called them the Baby Ghetto Boys.
Right. After that, right. So that baby thing, you know what I'm saying, Two Live Crew Juniors, Baby Two Live Crew. And we wasn't even talking the same thing they were talking, but, hey, we was close. We was right up on them.
Yeah, there was really nothing like Poison Clan at that time because you guys combined a bunch of different styles and then put your own twist into it, too. There's some Too Short in there. You know what I'm saying? There's some NWA Ghetto Boys in there. There's some Two Live Crew in there. No doubt, man. No doubt.
And we was vibing all of that,
Yeah.
We was vibing all of that. And even with me, like, the only reason I even started because I felt like it wasn't no dudes like where I was from being represented. We had Luke and them out there, but they were straight, the club-based booty shake, but in the Miami streets where I was coming from, it was like we had them convertible Burks and them Ikes and them Bo Dillies and, it was a different game, and, because everybody was being represented but us, really, and that's what made me want to be down, be a part of it. That was my chance to open that door. But shit, I'm thankful for it and all. Like, all right, how about this? Even today, some people think I should have been mad at Luke because he could have did more for us. But I'm like, whatever he did for us turned into this. Like, I'm thankful and you know what I'm saying? I don't hate the brother. I love him. When I see him, the last few years he was kind of leery of me. I think they think I wanted him. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, no, player. My thing is put the band together and do the right thing. There's still money out here to get right now.
Yeah.
But, do the right thing now. I even gave him an excuse, like picture Jews being handed to an innocent child. That was my park line for him. Like, he didn't know what he had. The game was new. He busted, you know what I'm saying? And it was all about him. But it's like, no, the game bigger than just one person. We learn these things being the underdog, but when you're the man at that time, I guess he didn't see it, you know.
Make sure to subscribe to the channel, hit the bell for notifications, like, comment, share. Also go over to ugsforlife.com, download the entire archive, and check out new episodes on Apple Podcasts and Blog Talk Radio.